It was the no armor uniskirt, yeah. Definitely. That's why I like getting, if I'm going mana bolts, I like upgrading it as quickly to 5 as possible. Because it's easy to deal with at lower levels. Whoops. You know, if you get the spikes in early enough, while you've got less ballistas, it's easier to cover. Let me try something. I give them all their first 5 points of shield straight away. An awesome start for shredders. I mean, getting to level 5 without a split is fairly common. I did have one on 4 earlier though. So spacing, if you have really spaced out along the path, you don't need as much mana. You don't get as much slow through because it wears off quicker. Panz coming in hot with the raid. Welcome everyone. You guys love Oogie. I love killing Oogie. And don't be sad, it reunites him with all his family. They have a party. Yeah, that's kind of pog, right? If we don't kill him, then he doesn't get to meet his family for the afterlife party. I'm guessing you were playing some Rogue Tower? Doing anything silly? I like doing silly things. Let's go ahead and grab this other mana bolts while we're here. I'm testing out... wait, that's completely the wrong spot. You just wasted money. I'm testing out pre-leveling ballistas. You just let Oogie take your tower because you love him. I let the Rocketeers take my tower with their rockets because I love rockets. Hey Valkyrie, how you doing? How was college, dude? Yeah, I don't like the pre-leveling so early. It probably still is good. Okay, this map's kind of interesting. It better not curve in on itself. This could get interesting if it does. Hey Nutty Pine, how you doing? Hey Panz, you're running out of mana. How to ruin maps 101 with Professor Panz. Missed opportunities. Okay. Another day in the life. Sounds good. We're waiting for this to turn left and then it'll be interesting. I'll be saddened because when it gets to here it means no pause. And I absolutely loathe that. But it could make this particle run winnable. We're definitely considering buying a side-by-side to trail ride on the mountains, which would be really fun, but also they're crazy expensive. A side-by-side? Is this some sort of bike where you're next to each other instead of front and back? It turns left and then splits for 2 portals. Oh, that'd be terrible. That's probably the worst timeline. This is like also pretty bad because it means that I've got this massive lane of no double up and there's no height here. These ballistas are going to be shooting. I want them leveled. We're trying this pre-level thing. I've got money for this now, so it's not too bad. Bye, Ben. Thanks for dropping by and bringing your friends. We'll only kill Oogie with kindness. I promise. And maybe big giant laser cannons. Of love. Zappage. Yeah, reunited. With past Oogies. Frostbolt's 2. Oh, there's the split. Man, if that had turned left, and then that had been a split, there would have been 2 portals in there. That would have been crazy terrible. You don't want to win many runs where Oogie survives unless Oogie surviving is the win con. So the problem is, if you kill everything in a wave and then Oogie makes it to the tower, you don't win. Unless Oogie and Zombie Oogie and Robo Oogie are just fakers, because they looked like each other, right? But Big Brain Oogie doesn't look like them. So maybe someone who's trying to steal the tower from, maybe this is actually Oogie's tower, Big Brain Oogie's tower is the real Oogie. And someone who thinks Oogie looks like, that Big Brain looks like the first Oogie. He's made 3 different versions to try and come home. And we secretly know that it's Big Brain's house and we're defending it for him. Except our defenses turn on Big Brain. That's got to be the ultimate truth, right? Hey, Mr. Bus. No, we're in some weird timeline where Oogie's the good guy. Apparently. I'm struggling to make it work. I think it's happening like there. I don't have range though. I don't have particle cannon range. Which was kind of why I hoped if it had gone in the middle we would have got full coverage. So that's going to be our best coverage option, I think. Because there's no 3s anywhere else because the map's poop. How does Ballista have +9 base damage? I'm playing with mana bolts. I'm thinking like there's going to be our best one, and it sucks. The question is, do we care? Is it actually going to be useful? We'll have a look on there afterwards, but I doubt it. To the left of the top mana crystal. I think there. I'll have a look at that one. That one, put it there. Okay, we'll have a look at that one again too. How did the mortar run go last night? First try. Smashed it. Wasn't even close. Mortars are overpowered. It was just rainbow sky, man. So even the lookout run, though, felt like the lookouts. We spammed lookouts, and it felt like they contributed more than just being tokens. I cannot see how the particle cannon can be anything more than a token in a winning run. A 37 shield defense carried? Maybe. Those universities are... they definitely weren't community colleges, were they? Okay. So keep in mind we don't have range. So we're only going to get that. Unless that expands around the back. Think of it this way, you have one job particle cannon. Stick to the side and don't do anything bad. That's pretty much it for particle cannon. Like it's... If that's the case, like, I don't want him this close. Like, we don't want him for cleanup. We want him to be progressive. So I'm going to want it, like, down here. So it can get into where we're expanding. Or possibly even, like, there. Oh, hey, Tyler. Is it used like a radar that uses a lot of mana? No, it only attacks one target at a time. So it really is a token. It's a terrible unit. It hits big. One target. Very slowly. I do have many houses untaxed. We will take care of that. Yeah, this is going to be, like I said, we're going to redo the obelisk run, or the Frostkeeper run will get redone first. The obelisk run, at least the obelisks, the two obelisks we put in, they did one especially did a very important job amazingly well, because we had a short path, so we needed something that was just going to smash the beholders and the portals, and it did. It just destroyed them, because we set it on highest shield and highest health, and it just annihilated the portals and the beholders, and then the many ballistas cleaned up the eyes, which is fine. But this feels like it's just not going to do that either. It's going to kill one thing here and there. And be overall disappointing. Most shield, most armor, most health. We don't really want it on progression. Let's tax some houses. I'm also trying, this time I'm pre-leveling ballistas when I put them down. Just to see. Also, I don't know if it's been around for a while, but there's a mana bank bug. We have 200 max mana. If you put a mana bank, you get 20. If you remove it, it removes 10. So you can build up your mana pool if you want. This is why you use variables in functions instead of hard-coded numbers. Come on, Oogie, you got this. You can make it, buddy. Now rejoin your ancestors. Oh, banditry. I need monies. Mana Bolt's 4, and then we can panic soon. Artificial guy, you may watch my stream. You can even join in on chat. Just don't tell everyone else I'm giving you those privileges straight away. They'll all want it too. And I'll be powerless to stop them. Mana, hey? This is why I want to get level mana bolts up really early. Because we see we have a problem. But it doesn't matter, we will kill these guys long before they make it round. I hope. Because they've got a long way to go. I think that means we make it, right? Yeah. Can a bearded man be a princess? Yes, but you must attend all tea parties with your daughter once she has anointed you princess. No excuses. It's like a club, and you should be honored to be a member. Oh, I could siphon these guys. I don't know if I want to siphon up here on the highland though. Or here on the... I should probably get a ballista there though. And there. They look like good spots for ballistas. After we get the tax. Got to do the taxation thing first. Seems like the particle cannons really suck against regenerating shields at armor health because it won't ever take out a target fully. Why won't it ever take out a target fully? That's what you got to ask yourself. Well, poison bolts at the moment's really good. And yes, you do have to wear the tiara. 100% head wound, good point. It's part of the uniform. Very spiky. The pool is low though. More shield damage. Oh, like really cap out our mana? Go hard or go home. Bleed was a better option because vampires soon. Possibly. I don't know if I want to be bleeding with vampires around. Hey, look, bleed. Feeling good about our protection. Extortion. Neighborhood Watch Security Service. Things want to die at this corner. I'd be happy with that. Imagine just living in your lovely college and the local government installs a crossbow the size of your living room next to your house just to shoot bats. Then asks for your money. And then fails you anyway. More bleed. We got all of our... We do. You don't mind the bats, you'll pay for protection against eyeballs? What do you got against eyeballs? Did somebody play that game with you at Halloween where they passed the bowl of peeled grapes around? And just didn't recover from it? Imagine going to university and only learning how to destroy shield, armor, and health points. Wow. That's not true. You get to learn how to, like, put up armaments, be a public security defender. You learn about, like, electrical engineering and biochemical manufacturing, as well as, like, thermonuclear destructive properties. You get a pilot's license, you get a free pair of binoculars. You do have to take woodshop though, and you'll never look at a table saw the same again. Better than a bachelor's degree right now, though. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I'm pretty sure Rogue Tower University costs more than a higher education in the US. So there is that to worry about. Khan, how you doing, man? Poison counts as biology? I mean, the effects of poison on living beings, maybe, but I think the manufacturer is more chemistry. Yeah, I mean, technically all the education's free, head wound, but if you play your cards right, you've only got a 6% chance of getting a job. Across 3 different fields. So, it's, you know, it's 18% all up. That's probably better than most kids get these days coming out of college. Is the game endless? No, but there is murmurs of an endless mode getting put in. Crits definitely count as biology. 100%. Yeah, you know, you also get a commerce, economics. Seem to have some sort of dependence on big mana at the moment, though. Let's increase slow so that poison slows. I got a split. Extend that one and then that one so we can get Oogie. I want to push that one out a bit more. Maybe I don't push that one out. Let that one run up. Run this one down. Yeah, this is looking meh. Need to get some glasses for the guy in the laser turret. Let's push that and be ready. Boo. Boo. Yeah, no range on the ballistas yet. That's a big damage up as well. You start getting hitting earlier. Yep. Hits from further back places. Can be a little bit of a mana cost increase though. I was offered range. I think I've been offered range 3 or 4 times. But okay with taking what we've got. Don't really need range, but you gotta be careful. The we're killing stuff argument is valid, but it can sneak away from you. Let's... Comes Oogie. Give you some love. I don't think you deserve it, but you're supposed to be the hero, except you're trash. Yeah, I need you to be more slow so you can get murdered better. Now, if this guy misses Oogie, definitely has to go back to laser cannon training school. Quick, get him. Shafts. Poison bolts 2. Creeping cough. There we go. Alright, that's a decent hit. Plus we get the banger music now. Man, we don't have range yet. Range will be good for like this section. The shortwave is being dealt with-ish. Mana. mean, we're almost at the point of taking range, but I'm happy not taking it for something else. I might take quality over quantity here. I think it's time. I think it's time. Oh, would you look at that? I wonder if for Halloween this year, Dev will skin all enemies as clowns. That might be really hard to do considering they're not skinned. I just have to fully recreate new enemies. I do like that as a concept though. Have a game with skinnable components and then having like themes and anti-theme. The particle cannon laser should hit everything in the laser line. Yeah, I'd be down with that, or at least bounce. I could maybe not necessarily hit the target you're aiming for and all the ones next to it. Be like, if you're aiming at this guy, it goes zap and then bounces to somewhere else and to somewhere else. Yeah, a little bit chain lightning type of deal. Definitely armor light. I'm okay with that. Oops. You want to use those spots. That's fine. Yeah, you do have some very heavy armor coming up though. Yeah, we've got fire damage from the ballistas. It's not high. But for the majority of armor units it works. The kill bots and the tank bots, I think they're called, can be a little bit of a struggle. But if you get past those without upping your armor, it feels much better knowing that you've got the rest in health and shields for everything else. No, it's really hard to judge the health HP from these in these bars because it doesn't show you the total health of each enemy. You have to know that. But every enemy has health. Not every enemy has armor. And late game, the majority of enemies have shield. Let's take crits. Couple of them trying to make the rounds. We should be pumping into our particle thingy. Yeah, Mana Bolts really pushes up base damage. Let's go with that extra burn damage. Be a nice one to finish off. Yeah, this guy with the missiles. Seems good. Pump these up. We'll get another 1% card. One's done. Health overtaking, despite massive differences. fine. It is the last of the Tower plus Blister achievements. This one I'm conceding almost has to be a token. I don't like it, but I'll get over it. I would like to do the Frostkeep one again though. And I would like to try the Obelisk one again, but if we can't get it, I'm not going to grind it out. Kind of hoping something would go in there, because then getting some blisters around here would really help out. Well, this is there's just one of them, and it's not really doing anything. It's just there because its uncle is sponsored the team. And you could probably give it more of a roll, but you can't lean on it. It's never going to win the run. And 10 of them definitely not going to win the run. In fact, 10 of them probably loses you the run because you didn't get enough ballistas out. Whereas everything else has been, like I said, except for Obelisk and Frost Tower, everything else has been that the tower's been the winner and the ballistas sort of been there. Radar, the ballistas were really, they did a big part, but radars did a little bit more. Whereas, yeah, a few of the towers, we could have deleted the ballistas halfway through the run. Yep, that's it, really fine. It'd be like in a movie, if I put another one there, they'll go up to the kitchen and be like, hey, I'm in this movie. We're like, oh, my bad. Yeah. Shit is whack. South Park, that's why Token's name is Token. This is the second attempt. I'm going to say that Tower is not a token if you don't have to take mana bolts to win. Yeah, maybe. Or if you have like lots of them. Even if they weren't doing as much. If you've got lots of them all participating and doing something. Yeah. Even then, like, universities are like the other things. They scale, right? So if you just have universities, even though they do a lot of multiplier damage, because they apply to all the units, if you have very few units, their input is minimal in winning the run. So you'll lose. Every time you're having a different multiplicative thing. You're wanting to, you know, the best balance. It's like if you've got because it's all economy based. So if you've got, if the total of two variables has a maximum limit, the largest multiplication of those is when they're the same. It's the area of the surface area of a square is the greatest surface area of a rectangle of total perimeter, right? And then the volume of a rectangular box, you know, is greatest when it's a cube. Doesn't directly apply to these. I'm not saying have equal numbers of towers at this level at that thing with this much, but that's kind of how it all applies. Hey Severo, how you doing? So having, like, getting a couple hundred, like let's say you had 200 university stats, but you only had 3 towers, that's not going to do much. You know, having 3 university stats on a couple hundred towers, also not going to do much. Yeah, when you spec into the tower and have multiples of them. I'm good, thank you, Severo. So we spec'd into, with the obelisk run, I spec'd into the shield thing. Oh, maybe I didn't. I think I'm pretty sure we took shield points in it. And we heavily invested in the one we had as well. So instead of having lots of little ones, we had 2 very expensive ones. So they only kind of feel like token because they went down late and there was only 2 of them. But we pumped a lot of money into them. Yeah, and everything else we've had has been very forward offensive. I wouldn't mind trying the Teslas again, because we did it before the nerf, to see if it's viable. I think they'll still be very, very strong. Is increasing 16 to 19 better than placing a new one? No. Straight up, no. Enchanted 3 for the crit that comes after that. broke. Oh, it's Oogie round. Worried about the short lane, but it seems to take care of itself. I did have a spot for it though, Liza, I just missed it. Yeah, that went up quick. Shame he sucks. He's up. He's shooting at Oogie. No, he's not shooting at Oogie. Oh, longbow. They should rework how all the bleed, well, the burn, poison, and bleed damage work. Why? By they, you mean he, right? I don't know. I think he needs to just do a couple more post-patch things, dust his hands off, and then move on to his next project. That's assuming he wants to have another game. Some people get through one and they don't want to do another one. Yeah, I'm really worried about the short path. You need more mana. But also... I mean, stuff was happening. I want to have more stuff around here, but not really. Not more height-inspired, rain down from above sort of options. That's not bad. How's mana? Mana seems fine-ish. This is feeling like too many eyeballs getting through problems. Is there a bad time to take banditry? No. The best time to take banditry is when it's first offered. The second best time is now. If you're already leaking, yeah, it's because you didn't take banditry earlier. It's the single greatest economy gain in the game, and it's not even close. Not even close. Would haunted houses still be balanced if they didn't cost mana? They'd probably be playable if they didn't cost mana. I'd play them if they didn't cost mana. I'd even pay to have the one card in the deck just to draw it and play them. front of this corner. Far away, they're fine. Oh, that's going to lead to more crit. +2's near the particle cannon. Maybe. That one does. When we get more range, probably not terrible. We do at least get this defense, which is nice. We don't need this defense. We might need it in the future. I'll take it anyway. Probably not going to find a better spot for it. I can push that one up. Oh, what do we... 1, 2, 3, 4. We could get split from the next one, which would suck. But if I can push that one up 2 without splitting, especially if it goes up here, I could put a couple there. If we're getting close to portals, wave 40. Oh, you mean closing portals? Yes. 41. It's the current closing portal. Does that mean the next one has to be straight? I think that means the next one has to be straight. If I push anyone, it can't have a split. Oh, that one definitely can't have a split because it has to turn. 2, 3, 4, 45, 44, 43, 42. I don't want to lengthen that one though. And pushing that one gives me a good spot for stuff there, which then killing off the front of this one extends the distance to that one. Anything else around here? And we could focus on the home straight if things start to get dicey. Or even take some of the low-lying spots in there. It's actually... mana up. Save that little bit. Very good. So now we definitely can't have any splits and we can make one of the paths longer. So yeah, particle cannon. Zap. Yeah, it completely takes the shield off the portals. Which I think is a bad thing, because then they rush up and they're all that much closer. No, they're not permanently hasted though. That could be problems. Okay. Some more crit seems pretty good. We'll extend that path. Get a little more damage in there. Yeah, it feels good when you hold wave 40. It didn't look bad either. Oh, that's okay. How do I build multiple towers at once without clicking the ballista icon multiple times? You hold shift when you place one, and then the thing will still be there for the next one. So you only need to hold it when you're placing it. It wasn't working for you? It unfortunately also does this weird thing with the camera where it makes it slide. Whee! Whee! And that's not very good. So yeah, you don't have to hold it now, but you do have to now. And then you've still got the other one. And then if you don't want it, you right click. That's probably the thing that gets me the most. I'm trying to do something else and I'm trying to click on something else. But because I've shift clicked, I can't click on this now. And I'm like going click, 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 click. That's because it's got this blue thing, but it doesn't put it up when something's there. The row of 1+ on the first fork looks lonely. Yeah. Because they're 1+, they can stay lonely. Stupid 1+. many range? I've only got one range. That's crazy. That'll get better when we get range. I wonder if that's going to be worth having. No. More straggle protection. Yeah. I was looking at this, but these down here were doing okay against the eyes. That's not too bad though. But I found having like a bit of spacing between the backline works a lot better, because stuff comes in and instead of a whole bunch of ballistas shooting at like overlapping targets, these ones will just shoot, and then the next ones will have to shoot at fresh ones, because whatever dies doesn't trigger being shot at. We make our big boy a bit bigger, so he doesn't feel so tokeny. Come on, token. I was gonna pop it, or can he get to it? He shoots an eye. Shoot something bigger. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, he's obliterating the shield off those guys, so it's not too bad. You got this guy here, who's regenning now. Never mind. What's the particle cannon? Shield armor health. There's almost no point having any of the big progress. I mean, the short lane portals are just here. There's enough stuff in here to kill the eyes that are fine. You get range. Okay, let's get the short lane first so we know where we sit with that one. Panz, you have heaps of monies. Ooh. I mean, that's not wrong. I do have heaps of money. Now I don't have heaps of money. Solved that problem. Ballistas with 33 shield defense don't one-shot eyes. They're still low level. They're only level 8. So 33 means, oh, I guess eyes have more than 1700 health. Might be the answer. That's usually the the simplest one. They have more health than the damage that you're doing with a single shot. And eyes aren't in the monster bestiary, so you can't check. They get close though. Maybe it's on crits they're getting close. No. Oh, mana's kind of bouncing around. Spend money on making the border pretty. You guys don't want to watch the action, do you? Oh, range. Okay, then we'll put the long one in. That way we know where Oogie's coming from. Alright, so now it's starting to pop stuff. Okay. Particle cannon getting kills. You reckon 4,000 hit points total? Is there a max level for the towers? Unknown. Yeah, I've had people say they've gotten past 100. You've had 101 Teslas, but didn't bother to go higher since it was capping out the 4 times. Yeah, it caps out. Although there's no more 4 times, right? That was so good, quality over quantity. I think it caps out way before then. Not going to spend here. Oh. Put a ballista there at least. As is tradition. Turns out with 39 shield from universities and the slow poison, you can really do a lot of damage to the front of a wave. You got a tower to 161. Wow. Probably poison, because the flame one's really expensive. Was another uni run, will we break 99? Probably won't break 99. We're at 67 at the moment, there's only one more wave. $17, $11, and $39. Runs it. 26 and 6, they're all 6, 6, 20. We have 13. I normally invest 10 of my own, so with cards it usually ends up like 6, 6, 10, 6, 6, 16. I've been focusing more on just putting them on shields lately, and that seems to be doing much better. Unless for some reason you're really low on armor, but then I don't think universities save you if you're dying to kill bots. Whereas just like from wave 40 onwards, there's just so much shield. And what we've noticed is having weak ballistas, like these guys, they're only level 5, but with all the university upgrades, they're doing way too much shield damage. So it's really good for killing the eyes that come out of the beholders. Here we go, chat. Let's beef up our, really buff up our big boy so that he's not a token. I was going to give him 69 shield, but he's probably going to get a shield pop. Instead of a 69, he's a 71. 73. He's over level 50, he's clearly a real boy, yeah. Oh, he's chonking Oogie. I'm gonna get some mana just in case it's moving a little bit. I don't want it to move a little bit. See it now. Graduation day, tear down the universities, that's it. Yeah, these little towers just doing, I mean, they've got 60 shield multiplier. What do we end up? 17, 12, 42. Especially with the mana bolts giving plus 15 to the base damage. Like these guys' base damage, they'd be doing pretty much half damage without mana bolts. Now granted, I wouldn't have spent all this money on mana, so I could have spent more on either more ballistas or other things, but mana bolt's 5. Is Oogie the only one left? He's getting zapped. Zap him. Victory achieved. Sniper party. Particle cannon did 2 million damage. Ballistas, 34.5 million damage. The ballistas also applied 20 million worth and a half, 19.5 worth of dots, so they did 54 million compared to particle cannons 2.6 million. But he was here. Cost more. Well, that's true. What's the cost ratio? Yeah, he ended up costing more than the ballistas. Your encampment got to 1.2, negative 1.2 damage for gold. Yeah, mine went negative. Negative 1.2 is like heaps. Like that's almost all the way around. That one, yeah, that definitely felt like I don't know how you can not make that feel like a token victory. Terrible base damage, yeah. And yeah, I see no usage for particle cannon ever, except for 2 achievements. He hit Big Brain Oogie for a ton. That's true. It's not like we had a combined effort of lots of other tons doing stuff.